Right.
Okay.
I'm listening through my headphones on my
All
iPad.
right.
I think we're good. Can you just say something? Are you there? Can you just say something? Oh, sorry about that. I muted it.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm so
I
silly.
see how it is. Okay.
Can you just say something?
Yes, hello? Hi, can you hear me all right?
Are you
I
there?
can hear myself, honestly, yeah, so... All right. Oh, there we go. See, don't switch. I mean, it's just typical, isn't it? Just getting these equipment set up
Yeah.
before.
We're good now. Yeah, I knew I was going to do something like that. It's been a long time since I did a live stream, so
I mean, it's just gonna happen, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't stress about it. Yeah, it sounds good though. I like it. I like where it's going.
we've got a good signal, so that's very good.
Okay, that's awesome. That is good.
Do we have
I'll
any?
keep an eye on my.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the live chat. Obviously, we want to.
Yeah. All right. Got the mouse set up here. Got the tablet.
So there's still a few minutes till our starting time, so we'll just give people a chance to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see. How's the tablet working with this so far? Okay. Responsive words. That looks good. Okay, I think I'm fairly set up on my end.
Lovely.
Okay, I think everything's good on my end so far. So yeah. Oh, I should probably be on Chrome for this. I was wondering why it was not.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, let me log in here because I was wondering, like, why am I not logged in my account? And it's just like, oh, I'm on Firefox. Okay. Whoops.
I've got some leftover Halloween candy here.
No, I still got like half a bag. Okay, so originally my mother, she was kind enough to let us have like half a bag of candy that she bought from those big old multi-variety bundles, and I was supposed to take it over to the girlfriend's place over the weekend for us to kind of snack on because we don't really get a lot of trick-or-treaters around this area, so it was just going to be us for the weekend. But me and my forgetful butt, I ended up just forgetting that whole thing when I was getting all the luggage and the purse and everything set up. So I came in early Monday, and I just see all the candy, like, you know, it was like in this little plastic bag. I just see it on the bed with the note from Mom being like, "You forgot this." But yeah, I suppose I should ask, how was your Halloween on your side of the things?
To be honest, it wasn't very eventful. I mean,
Yeah.
I suppose because I am a bit, because the stuff that I tend to do for Halloween is more like what I showed you on VR chat. You know, I just like to design stuff, basically.
Oh man. Ah, well, hey, you know, yeah, VR chat. That's something we haven't been doing in a little while. Has anything like interesting gone on over there lately, or?
You know what? I don't really get up to much when I'm not on there with you, because I do have a lot of friends on VR chat now, but I don't really spend, because
not
I
much
suppose,
of the adventure at this point yet.
No, I think we don't tend to be online at the same time, a lot of us.
Time zones.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm always willing to do more of that in future.
That'd be fun. Yeah, my buddy Mox and the server we're in, he was mentioning to me on DMs that he just recently got himself an Oculus headset. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm asking him just, you know, let me know how the setup is, so that, you know, it's something I've kind of been eyeing, but haven't really found much interest in investing, because, you know, I'm not big on the whole VR scene, other than, you know, hanging out and all that. So, but yeah, I asked him if he could just let me know like what his setup includes and everything, so I can get like a, you know, bit of an idea of what exactly I'm getting.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to do is get something only to find out, oh, you know, the computer ain't compatible with it for some reason, because that would be my luck here.
Oh, I just had a thought. Can I just spotlight a couple of the things you did? You know, like the asset that you came up with.
Oh,
is that
yeah,
if I put
go
that
for
up?
it.
I put that up over
Yeah,
here we are. So yeah, so Zarc drew this. Literally just like, you started this a day ago, didn't you?
last night actually. So
less than a day ago.
oh my god!
And I'm really impressed, because the thing is, I only kind of decided I was going to do a live stream yesterday. So
yep. So Beluga here, he messaged me a couple days ago, and it was really funny because he was mentioning to me that he was having the 13th YouTube anniversary. And it's like, yeah, you know, that's a huge milestone. But yeah, he asked me to come on as a guest artist, and yeah, like I was asking if he needed like any assets for the thumbnail or anything like that. So I just figured I'd just doodle up this little derpy critter over here.
Mm-hmm. I'm really pleased with this, and yeah, I think it would be a good idea to like use this on other things as well. Like I really hope.
I might actually keep this for my own channel. Honestly, I don't have one on this platform, but
No.
I do have like a Picardo, so I might actually see if I can just convert it to be like maybe a banner or some little preview.
You could use it for all sorts of things when you think about it. It fits
honestly,
well into.
Honestly, I'm really happy with how. Honestly, I am just surprised I was able to get it done like how I did. Okay, so I mentioned before we went live here about, so I had left the Wacom tablet that I normally draw at the girlfriend's place, and so I was just kind of kicking myself over this, but it was just like, oh man, I just promised Beluga I'd jump on and do this, and I leave the one thing I need to draw at the girlfriend's place, who was very kind to deliver it this morning. So thank you very much, Glacier. I really
thank
do
you, Glacier.
appreciate that. So
all's well that ends well.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I ended up doing this on this little old like Amazon Kindle tablet I had with some mirroring software while I was streaming it in the Discord server, and it was just it was just one of those. It's like, can I get this done? And it's like, oh, okay, I actually like how this came out.
Speaking of Glacier, can I also show them the Halloween picture you did for the?
Yeah. Okay. So for those tuning in, we recently had Halloween art exchange, and there was first of all, props to everybody that participated in that. They did a really amazing job. Like, I am blown away by the amount of stuff people were able to put out for that. But yeah, this was mine, and this was something I did funny enough, I did it for Glacier, and I was trying so hard to like come up with ideas, and I had no idea what to do, and so I figured, okay, you know what, we like our campy horror films, so I guess I'm going to see if I could do a little homage to that sort of setup. So yep.
It's so cool, yeah. And I was wondering, because it almost looks that there's quite a lot of symmetry there, like because of how the kind of style
I kept
of
flipping that image over like so much because I never drew. Okay, so for context, so that's my girlfriend's character as the person cosplaying as Elvira. That is Glacier, and I regrettably don't draw her often enough, so I kept trying to draw feline-shaped characters, and I was flipping it over and over to make sure it didn't look lopsided or anything on one side, because that would be my luck. It's like, oh, I got her of all people, and I end up doing this very like disproportional picture. But no, I'm really happy that it came out, and I really appreciate the advice you gave when it came to the rim lighting and all that.
Oh yeah, I'm glad that helped.
Oh, it was a huge improvement to what I was working with originally.
I actually thought that you'd use like a symmetry tool to kind of get the because I think the proportions are just so spot on.
Thank you.
And I found that because when I looked at it closely, I was like, oh wait, because that's not completely symmetry. Like in a very it is very natural.
So I will admit a lot of this was vector. There was a video I watched from I don't know if you read his little comic on the internet. I believe his name is The Floating Artist, but he uploaded a YouTube video. I want to say, I don't know if it was like last year or something. It was something I discovered recently, but he was showing a lot of the vector tricks for Clip Studio Paint, and that helped me immensely with cleaning up the picture here, because okay, for those that do know my art and all that, I'm not exactly, my ink work is not exactly the cleanest. I have gone with a very rough sketch sort of style, but I wanted to do something a little cleaner, and it was really helpful because he showed how to shape the vector lines and how to actually put out faster output and everything. So
great, yeah. I
guess that's kind of why it looks a little more symmetrical than my usual stuff, especially with like front-facing characters.
Because what I like about it is that on one hand, it is very like the compositing of it is so like that works to great effect. The fact that it's done in a kind of symmetrical way. But as I say, when you look closely, you can see like if you compare one side to the other, there are these little differences that kind of make it more natural. So it's not like,
I was trying to at least I wanted it to look. I was worried it was going to look stiff and like like unnatural. So that was something I was trying to avoid, especially with like the hand movements. I was trying to do them to where it's like, let me see if I could try to.
Well, I think Dusky's joined the chat.
Oh, Oh, hello, Dusk.
How
Hey, how you doing?
I think we're about ready to start drawing now. I think we've just been
So
chatting
yeah,
about.
I think this is about a little bit of enough banter and all that. So, I did want to take a crack at your characters. If there was any that you wanted to, see my little interpretation of. I don't know how polished it'll be, but I really do like your little roster that you got.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see. And yeah, I guess looks like everything's working properly here. So
Yes.
let us doodle.
Let us doodle.
Let us doodle.
I've been thinking of. Is her name Biscuit? Like the hyena character?
My new character. Yeah, the derpy.
I might have a go at
drunkard.
drawing her because I haven't drawn her yet. So
I mean,
was thinking
it
I'd
would
like
be appropriate. I know they're like November is a thing here, so
yeah.
that would be really fun. I haven't drawn her in ages, honestly. That would be really cool to see. Let me see what I actually got in my end. Let's see. I should take a crack at trying to doodle that yellow bear character of yours.
Oh yeah, Squeezy.
Squeezy, yes. So.
Yeah, we've done several of these Aggie art sessions together, and that's one of the reasons that I thought this would be a good idea because it's kind of we're quite familiar with doing this now, so I thought what we want to do is we just want to find something where we can have a bit of fun and enjoy ourselves.
Oh yeah, and this is definitely like one of our little pastimes, just kind of relax and just talk about what's been on our little going about to our day and all that. So, but yeah, honestly, I'm actually curious. How did the YouTube channel come about?
So yeah, this was way back in 2008. I was at university at the time, and so I for a long time I kind of had a dream of being an animator, and so I just felt like I could, but yeah, by starting a YouTube channel, I could maybe
kind of get your foot in the door, that sort of deal.
Yeah, well, because and I know because I did have quite this big vision of creating not just cartoons, but like having my own company, because BelugaToons was like my idea of like an animation studio. That was kind of the vision that I had. And I'm not saying it's never going to happen. It is.
Certainly, yeah.
It's a big
possibilities.
Big dream.
Yeah, it's still pretty. I mean, like, you never know where it comes, where that'll, come into play. Like, let's see. We've known each other for like since May of this year. So, I am just blown away by like all the stuff that you managed to put out when I was seeing some of your older projects, and honestly, that is definitely a lot more than what I was honestly known when I was when you and I were getting to know each other. So yeah, so I can definitely say, at least from how I look at things, you've definitely accomplished a lot. So
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think what I learned from trying to do like my own cartoons for YouTube, there's a lot more work that goes into it than. Toothpick's here. Hi, Toothpick.
Toothpick.
Great to have you with us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drawing Biscuit.
And I'm making an attempt at drawing Squeezy.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Thank you. I might need to actually look at a little image reference when I can, but just got to get the little bear shape. I always did enjoy this character. She definitely makes me smile. She's just a very visual representation of just joyfulness.
Yeah. Yeah. The idea for that character, because I one of my mutuals on Twitter, he has a lot of his own furry OCs, and I really wanted to come up with one that would kind of fit into kind of his world.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was what Squeezy was supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where Biscuit. I don't quite remember how Biscuit came about. I think I might have a little glimpse of it. So, Biscuit was admittedly a little personal character of mine that I did want to keep sort of a little discreet from the, initially from the general crowd, because one, I didn't know if it was going to be like a character I would use for, story reasons, or if he's just going to be for like little fun antics or anything like that. But yeah, folks really liked her. They did want to see more art of her, which I regrettably haven't been able to put time towards making, which I feel bad, because I do find her really, as a cute little, like round hyena person. So, but yeah, she sort of came about as a, little indulgence character, admittedly, but she kind of has her own little personality. I want to say she was going to be someone I was going to use like a D&D antics, Dungeons and Dragons and all that sort of deal.
Yeah.
Plus, I just wanted to have like a bumbling character, in a sense, if that makes any lick of sense there.
Yeah.
Oh. I really like what you're doing with the shape there so far. Oh, she's so happy. I really like that. Let's see. Let's see. Admittedly, this will be my first time essentially streaming on YouTube, actually. Primarily I'm streaming on Picardo for the few times I do stream to the public, other than Discord stuff. But yeah, this is actually really cool. So how long have you been streaming on this platform, actually?
I started to do live streams, I think in like 2017.
Oh wow, okay.
It was like, I think I was inspired by a friend that I did a podcast with, because on his channel he did a lot of gaming live streams.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might have seen a couple of those. I did see some of the thumbnails for Undertale, I believe it was.
Oh, you mean on my channel?
Oh, yes, on your channel, actually. I didn't know if they meant on here, if that was like your friend's live stream. Apologies.
I think because he did some Undertale live streams as well, I think.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, because he did all sorts of, because he would just do kind of a lot of his streams were just temporary. Wouldn't keep them up forever.
I see. Okay.
But yeah, I thought, yeah, I've seen a lot of artists do live drawing sessions, and yeah, it looked like fun. So, I mean, I think one thing I did find is I found it a little bit stressful, because I always forget that I do freeze up a lot, as I have been doing in this one.
Honestly, like,
yeah.
I haven't really noticed too much of the freezing up. Oh, Toothpick left a comment here. We talking under two? Just, something I saw on Beluga's channel from.
I played the whole game
2 years back.
Yeah.
So
I did like a Let's Play series. It wasn't live actually. I just recorded myself playing it, and because I think it was my second time playing the game, and I thought, yeah, why not? Because I just like the idea of doing a Let's Play series on my channel, because this is what I tend to call the drawing room.
I really do like that name, actually.
Yeah, and I've also got the games room for gaming.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, honestly, I haven't done a whole lot of stream. I don't really have a whole lot of like live streaming experience, so it's always like fascinating to get the the little firsthand experiences from other people that are doing this more as on the regular. I would live stream myself a lot more and try to make use of the channel that I get, but my problem is, one, I tend to freeze up a lot when it comes to like art ideas, and then there's like you've seen me draw, the stuff we talked about when it came to the output of my my stuff is just trying to improve the speed drawing, if you will. Trying to keep the content, I guess, varied is also something I've been trying to work on more. But generally, the times I have streamed have been pretty positive, actually.
Toothpick says, I've only finished the pacifist route. I will never complete the genocide route. I think I'm the same there. I actually I started doing the genocide route at one point, but it just hurt too much.
Beluga turning to the dark side. Never thought I'd see the day. Oh my god, no.
I'm a bad person.
Speaking of, I guess, the dark side things, recently saw the Saw movie for the first time, like in its entirety, back on Halloween night. I believe it was actually Dusk that brought up the interest, and we were looking online, found out that at least in America, the Peacock service, the streaming service, had them available for free viewing for, I guess, the occasion. So okay, I know people, if they watch this later on, they're probably going to give me flack for it, but I will never understand how that movie ended up getting so many sequels following it. We were just cracking up at like oh my god, it was just, there was a scene here, and yeah, I am going to spoil it because the movie's from 2004. If you haven't seen it, well, but no, there is an absolute scene that had caused us dying in the chat. We were so one of the guys who was, I guess, the lackey of the main person behind everything, he was fighting one of the cops, and just the fight scene was just absolute like hokiness. The guy that was the suspect grabbed a flower pot, hit it over the cop, and then he just bowled over. It's just it. We had to replay that a second time because it was just absolute ridiculousness.
Another message from Toothpick. I once started 1-2. I really just want to fight Sans, but you have to go through the whole genocide route to do it. I hope that wasn't a spoiler for anyone.
don't. Yeah, honestly, don't worry about spoiling it for me. I already did that for myself like years when it came out, but yeah, that fight's hard. I'm not very good at those type of. I don't think it's really like a. I could never figure out the type of term for that style of gameplay. But yeah, I was looking through that. It's just like how anybody goes through that. Like props and respect, but I don't see myself finishing it. But you know, it's a good song. I mean, the payoff's pretty good for that, I guess.
That's a lovely squeezy you've done there.
I mean, honestly, this is just me trying to. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what the term for that. First of all, thank you. I'm really glad because been wanting to draw bear characters, and she has a very fun shape to her. But I guess this is kind of me just trying to draw from memory. Thank you. That's the term I was thinking of here. So I might actually try to see if I can go back and bring that up. I really like what you're doing with Biscuit, by the way. I love that she has like that keg over her shoulder there. She's very casual about it. It's just like, yep, this is mine.
My keg. Dusky says, I could never bring myself to kill Goat Mum.
Oh no. Don't kill the Goat Mum.
Tiffany says, once fought and beat Sans in the Sans Fight Simulator.
Oh.
Don't know if anyone would consider that legit.
Let's see.
Well, it's more than I could do. I think I'm too much of a softie. I can't really.
Aww. And honestly, that's kind of where I'm at too. It's just like, like I'll watch it just because morbid curiosity, but at the same time, like I can't bring myself.
I've seen
to
what
that,
happens.
so.
Yeah. Well, because one thing that I think is quite, I don't know, maybe cruel. Apparently, if you beat the genocide mode, the ending changes permanently.
Oh yeah.
Like you get that little.
Kind of yes, kind of no. Like, but there is a way, from what I understand, if you just go into game files. But it's just so tedious. It's
right.
like it might as well be permanent. Let's see. But yeah, so I guess for folks watching and curious about how we ended up, I guess, doing more collaborative drawing. So I met Beluga around, I want to say about May or somewhere around that time, May of this year. And actually, he was the one that contacted me first because he actually did a really fun piece of fan art for one of my side characters, Delilah, and it was like the first time we started chatting, and I still want to do that, like a little return pic for that, because that did make me smile. But I guess the first real time we actually started like getting to know each other, I saw one of his tweets that he was asking for tips on how to get a draw pile going to do more collaborative stuff.
Yeah.
So and I was just starting to try to be a little more social, because I am still somewhat of an introvert. Like, yeah, I'm chatting right now, but that's just, kind of me talking to a screen for the most part. But I just figured, like, hey, I've had a little experience with Drawpile. I've also had experience with ID. So, I'll go and DM Beluga and let him know about these things, see if that might help him out. And then he invited me to do some drawing and draw pal. We did that with a couple other folks in there. It was really fun. But yeah, I introduced him to Aggie, I want to say about a week after we started talking, and we've been having little sessions of these for, oh gosh, let's see, how many sessions have we had? Like 4 sessions now?
More than that, I think. I mean, it's a bit hard because, like, we've if by sessions you mean the
like, just like full completed, full completed, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we did have like 4 completed sessions, but it would be like over a span of like months, because there was like two or three really cool projects that we ended up doing like for fun. I think the first one was the game show one.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. I was really liking the theme of that. And then there was the circus one that we did. That was a fun project, honestly. And then I guess the last one we did recently, and I might actually upload these to the Twitter later today or somewhere. Actually, we actually did one based off our experiences in Portal or Portal 2 with the co-op mode. That was really funny.
So yeah, we've had a lot of fun over the last few months.
And once again, I don't know if I mentioned this, like, I mean, I know I mentioned this before we started recording, but I do want to thank you for inviting me on as a guest streamer for this. This is actually really cool to
No problem.
do.
Thank you for agreeing to join.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I felt like I've done so many live streams just on my own, so it's nice to actually be able
just
to.
Yeah.
Like I say,
this is actually really cool.
We've done these as like just little fun pastimes, so we kind of know that this is an enjoyable thing we can do.
Let's see. I'd actually take a look on the side here, see how accurate I actually got your bear character. Let's see.
I always find that quite a fun thing to do, like to do something from memory and then see how close I managed to make it.
Yeah, I remember seeing some of those that you did with some Disney characters.
Oh,
like you did like a comparison with drawing from memory and then actually using reference models. I thought that was really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, that was like an exercise that I thought I'd try because I'm not saying that I want all of my work to look like Disney, to have like a Disney style from now on, but I like to try those kind of styles, like, because I feel like there's a good reason why they're so well known, and I really like to look into how the classic Disney animators did things, and it was something that it was a challenge that I always like a challenge.
Though, because like that's not something I've really considered doing. Because one of the biggest challenges for me is drawing, especially when it comes to like established characters, is drawing them to where they're recognizable, but at the same time it's distinctly within your style. That's always something I always struggle with doing. It's just like, because there's so many characters I see, whether it be like video games, animation, just in general, media in general. And I always should be like, oh man, I want to do some fan art of that. But then I draw it, and it's like, but is it going to be recognizable?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's still something that I envy in a lot of artists, is if they can do fan art and it's both very recognisable, but at the same time they've managed to put their own spin on it, and it has their distinctive look as well.
They're sort of it's like their distinctive signature of sorts.
Biscuit is really fun to draw.
Thank you. So fun fact with her, she was kind of drawn out of impulse. I didn't really have a set design. Like, I was just like, okay, initially I did take some features from myself, like, because she was going to be, oh man, how am I going to put this without sounding like a weirdo? Well, besides already sounding like a weirdo. But no, she was supposed to be a D&D character that was going to be a representation of myself to an extent. And obviously not the size or anything like that, but, the same hair, the sort of just relaxed expression, just the,
I see, yeah.
Yeah, so I was kind of doing some doodles of like a caricature of myself in different animal forms, and one of them was like a hyena. So it's just like, oh, I kind of like how this is looking. So I ended up taking that and kind of exaggerating some features. And then I was like playing around with the color palettes for her fur and the spots and everything. It's just like, yeah, like, I really like how this looks. And I noticed that she was looking like cookie dough. I was like, oh, well, I'll name her Biscuit, because, yeah, she looks like a chocolate chip cookie.
She does, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, like, yeah, I could name her, like, Cookie or anything, but it's like, nah, I figure, like, Biscuit would be sillier. Would be more fitting for a name, too. We got another person joining us.
Yeah.
Green Blue at 101. Hello, thank you for tuning in.
Hello. This channel is 13 years old.
Oh my gosh. Actually, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was going to compare like a doodle with the actual character that you got. Let's see. Oh, she's got the bee earrings and the necklace. Okay, I gotta remember that. All right.
I love it. Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, we're drawing each other's characters.
Yep.
I'm drawing one of Zarc's characters here. This is Biscuit.
Yep. I'm a derpy knoll girl. And I am taking a crack at drawing the bear Squeezy. So.
She likes to hug people a lot.
Appropriate name. Let's see, actually. Okay, and she's got a little bit of hair kind of coming out from the side here. She's a really cute character, though, I have to say.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks really nice.
Thank you.
Actually, I really like her with a flower in her hair. I might start doing
really,
that.
because I don't know. Like, I was drawing this like she had something, and it's like I couldn't remember what was. It's like, was it a flower? It's like, I feel like it's a flower. But it's like, oh no, it was a bumblebee earrings.
But it goes really well because it looks like the bees flying towards the flower.
Oh, I guess it does come out that way.
Oh, I love those paws. Oh, here come the beans.
The beans. The beans. You gotta have the beans.
Mm-hmm. I don't draw enough beans.
Honestly, I'm really digging what you're doing there. I love how you're doing how you did the tail, that sort of fanned out look. That's honestly, right. I didn't know what I wanted for her because I didn't know if I wanted the nub or if I wanted to have it just a tiny little wolf tail. But then I was I want it to be kind of match her hairstyle, so I kind of did those weird little dreads, kind of look like bird feathers.
Yeah, that was a good idea. Yeah, it does go very well with the hair.
I really dig what you're doing there. That is a great biscuit picture. Thank you so much. Let's see, what's another character of yours? Here,
Well, there's Peggy.
That's right, there is Peggy. I should take a crack at her. Let's see. Yeah, so for those tuning in, Peggy is actually from a fictional band that I believe.
Yes, Dusky, I need to draw more beans.
Yep.
Sorry.
So yeah, oh no, you're fine. So for context, Peggy, she's a skunk. Is it I always forgot that instrument.
She plays the
but
keyboard.
I do know it's the keyboard. Thank you. So yeah, she's a skunk keyboard musician from this fictional band that I believe is it Kitsune? And you that created it, Femme Fatale.
Yeah, Kitsune.
Kitsune, thank you. Okay. I'll actually see if I can get some of the. I think you dropped the picture of the band in the VCT, or was it during the stream? I forget.
I can't remember, to be honest.
Don't worry, I'll look it up.
I'm trying to chew quietly. I've been helping myself to sweets.
Oh. Here we go.
Sorry about that. That one was a lot chewier than I thought it would be.
Okay, here they are. Let me see here.
It is my anniversary. I can celebrate how I want.
There you go, exactly. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Actually, I think this is actually going to be, no, not the first skunk, but first skunk in a while, so let me see if I can actually. By the way, for those tuning in, at least on my end, if anybody had any suggestions of art ideas to attempt to doodle of, I can't promise I'll do it good, but I will at least do an attempt. So feel free to toss in some suggestions. Characters. Can do. I can definitely do that.
Woodpecker.
Says woodpecker. Okay. voids. Oh my god, that little nubby biscuit paw. I love it. I love it. It's great. Okay. I'm actually kind of curious what these earring designs Peggy has. Are these like tassels, or are they like just, you know, stylized metal?
Well,
I'm actually kind of curious.
They're just meant to look like clothespins.
I didn't want to say anything because that's just like they do look like that. I didn't want to say anything, but it was just like these look like clothespins. I should ask if there's like a reason behind them.
Could be any woodpecker.
Sure, that's work. Oh, any woodpecker. All right. Dark as a fox. Ooh,
shall I do that one?
That's a fun idea. Yeah, if you want to, like, feel free to take any ideas thrown. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Well, a Japanese Woody Woodpecker commercial.
I didn't know Woody had like had a Japanese commercial like launch. That's actually really cool.
Mm. So, has your Sona ever been a fox, or is this something new that we haven't?
Okay, so I don't see. I've drawn her a lot as a canine sort of character because that was originally like her character design before I made the switch to making her a dairy cow. But I don't think I've ever actually drawn her like a lankier fox sort of character. She's always either been that weird striped hyena looking design or the recent coyote rendition that I decided to stick with. That's actually kind of cool to see, actually. Yeah, feel free to share them, Toothpick. I'm actually looking forward to what they look like. I'm actually intrigued.
Let's do a foxy Zarc.
Oh. Let's see. I'm actually gonna get to do the distinctive Peggy eyes.
Her own unique expression of happiness.
Yep, gotta give her that very sort of like piercing sort of gaze, just that look of disinterest. Just like, yeah, I'm here, but whatever. Ooh. FNAF sort of fox, so I'm digging that. Okay. I do like my spooky foxes.
So is that what I'm trying to do now?
Oh no! But that's something I've just seen in the comments here with the Dusk there. I might actually steal that later on. I do want to give that intent, but I do like where this is going. I do like that that boxy muzzle you're giving her. Make sure if you do Zarc though, she's just, I don't know, make her look like she's after she sees something shiny.
Peggy's looking really cool so far.
Thank you.
Yeah, you nailed the expression. That's her. That's her.
I really do like drawing that sort of like, not weirded out look, but that just sort of like meh sort of deal here. Got the glasses. Got to keep that in mind. Honestly, that would be me as an animatronic. I would be the one getting distracted by shinies.
My brush has gone rounded again.
Oh no!
These lines aren't supposed to be this thick.
Bah. Honestly, like, you're making it work though. I kind of like the boldness of it.
I'm leaning into it.
But yeah, so like, you know, if I'm able to get more doodles in, I might actually take an attempt at streaming some stuff sometime in the near future. No promises, but it is something I would like to do more often. So this is actually a really cool little launching point. Ooh, okay. Oh, these are cute toothpick. Okay, so I'm looking at the thumbnail for the Woody Woodpecker commercials in the Japanese era here. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is cute. Oh.
That is cute.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah. That's a cool find. A really cool find. Alright. Okay, what did I do here? Oh, I didn't know there was more than one of them. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cute. That is very cute.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That is actually really cute voice acting. Oh my god.
My brush is working properly now.
Huzzah! Functionality.
Huzzah.
Okay. I'll actually take a little crack at the bird one in just a bit, just kind of getting down Peggy's lines a bit more. So I guess while we're doodling, do you have any like specific art goals you want to meet before the end of the year? We are getting to be in November now, so.
Let's see. Suppose I should do. Well, I actually wrote some of them down. Let me see. Yeah, I put down patience. I want to be able to spend more time on just like a single character drawing, and not
Really?
not rush it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't feel like any of your drawings were rushed. I didn't know that was
I
something
suppose
that you were.
maybe that might be one of my older goals, because it's kind of
One of
hard
the older
to
goals?
keep track of the ones that I can't really. I guess I spend so much time on these goals that I don't necessarily know when I've achieved them.
I mean, that's a fair goal to keep, honestly. I do wish you all the best with that.
I suppose life drawing is one that I've been meaning to do for a long time. I need to do more of that.
Alright.
Or at least just
So,
like studying, like maybe like still lifes and just anything from
I remember
reality.
when I did some still life painting back a couple semesters ago when I was still taking a intermediate design.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I still got some of my old drawings. They used to have like these little random props, bottles, vases, lamps. I think they'd have like, just an old beat up chair that they put in the middle of the room that we'd have to learn drawing and, having to draw like using the outside space. I forget what they actually call it, but yeah, it was a cool experience. Don't think it's something I'm going to be doing a whole lot myself, but it did help to at least get an idea of like, honestly, I will say it did help me realize that flipping the image and at least looking away to see how something looks, it did really help a lot of my drawings because I didn't take that into account that a lot of my drawings did look lopsided because I didn't know how to distance myself every few hours while doing something. So.
And I think that is quite a common thing because I definitely find that I think I need to get into the habit of flipping my drawings more.
I mean, I need to figure out like exactly like for me at least personally, it's knowing when to flip, but also at the same time not flipping constantly and then giving the viewers a headache because that's something I've always been worried about. It's like zooming in, zooming out. Pretty sure I've already given a couple of my viewers some motion sickness in the past streams.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we'll have time to draw them, but maybe we should tell the viewers about the rats that we came up with.
Oh my goodness, yes. Thank you for reminding me about that. Oh, we did end up making a couple of joke characters that did end up being sort of, I really loved the dynamic of them. So we were doing a Aggie session that was going to be pirate themed, and we were just doing a couple of like different pirate sort of outfits for our characters and all that. I ended up drawing this little rat. It wasn't going to be a serious drawing. It was just the most. there's no nice way of putting it. He was a very interesting rat character.
Especially.
I don't know if you wanna. Would it be possible if we could actually show them what we ended up doing? Like, I don't know if that's going to like disrupt the stream or anything, but it was really funny.
Okay. I could just drop it in. That just it will cover the screen a minute.
Oh yeah, but no, I think viewers will get a kick out of this. Actually,
yeah.
They were really funny.
I'll put the first one that we did. This is the original.
Okay,
yeah. Here's the first one. Give me treasure.
Give me treasure.
Give me treasure. And then I drew. I drew his mother saying, "Don't forget your lunch."
Okay, so we did end up making the dynamic. It was going to be a mom and son sort of dynamic. It just came out of the blue. But the rat that I drew that has the exaggerated features and very wall-eyed looking expression there, I did end up naming Scurvy.
That's Scurvy, yeah.
That's Scurvy, yeah. But the really cute and maybe slightly in denial rat that Beluga drew, I believe you named Doris?
Doris, yeah.
Doris, yes.
The mother.
So, oh my goodness.
I love these.
No, Doris is too sweet. She puts up with that. She puts up with that lunatic of a son with hers too much. She has so much patience. That is a face only a mother could love. Mother, you're sweeping away my treasure maps. Oh my goodness. Let's see. We did end up doing a little bit of follow up to these guys actually in another session. It was really funny.
Becky's looking great so far.
Oh, thank you.
That's a great pose.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I was just kind of. I loved the outfit you gave her. Honestly, just the short rolled up sleeves with the punk jacket.
Oh yeah.
Is such a good like glam rock vibe. I am all about that aesthetic. Yeah, there was indeed a lot of Zarc energy off. I channeled my gremlin into that character. that is my creation. He is my Frankenstein's monster. But I love him, so I'm going to keep him.
And that's one of those great things about like when you just play around and do things like draw piles, you can really you can actually come up with some fun ideas for new characters.
Honestly, a lot of the ideas we've been doing have really been easier to create through these. Honestly, like a lot of these were just spur of the moment stuff with me, and that's something I've always struggled with, even when I was doing stuff like years before we met and all that. So yeah, a lot of that I do want to thank for being patient with me while I was getting my doodles in, because here's the thing. All right, I'm not a fast drawer. Like a lot of my drawings usually take about I don't even want to give like an estimate on the turnaround date on those. But then I see Beluga and I see that he's able to get these drawings out super fast, and I'm just in awe every time.
Really?
But yeah, like
I never really considered myself to be that fast.
No, dude, like a lot of the drawings I've seen you do have just blown my mind, and you do them with just this sort of innate but like very natural flow to them. It's always something that I've always admired through these sessions, just watching you do. And I was, I feel like I've learned a lot when I was watching you. So
I've learned a lot from you.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think like since the first time I looked at your work, I was just like, wow, inspiration overload.
Really?
Absolutely. I'm not exaggerating.
Damn. I'm really flattered. But speed and I guess not being, so caught up in like one drawing idea has always been something I need to be more flexible about. And that's slowly improving. The issue with me is I need to actually keep at it. That's the tricky thing, is being consistent with the routine. Let's see. I'm gonna do like Peggy's hairstyle here. Let me see if I could. Okay. And let's see, I think I'll just draw in the skunk tail. I did stumble on that one show you recommended to me the other week, the Gone Wrong show, is that what it's called?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I did find out that it is, free to watch through the Tubi TV app. So, I was thinking, one of these days, if you're available for it, I might actually check it out, because I do really like the premise. Glacier seemed really interested in checking out that show too. So,
Dusky says, "Loving Fox Zarc." Thanks very much, Dusky. Let's zoom in on Peggy's Peggy progress.
Let's take a look here. Oh, I love that. Oh my god. I love how you do the eyes.
Oh,
that is such a good look. Oh my god, that is really cute.
The shape of the eyes are basically the same shape as the cow version.
Honestly, yeah, she's got very egg shape.
I
guess
did
what I
kind
like
of.
Is the.
I played around with the iris and pupil. That's really kind of. I think I got that from Panda Jen. That's kind of how she
really.
Eyes,
might come back to this drawing and try to see if I could study that more, because I love how that came out.
Thank you. Oh yeah, Peggy's looking amazing. Is that a toothpick in her mouth?
That is a little toothpick in her mouth. I figured it'd be the sort she just kind of. She's just holding her tongue. Maybe somebody said something. She's just like, nope, gotta.
That's such a good expression.
Thank you.
I've got to draw her with that expression. That is like it sums her up really well, I think.
I love her. I love her. Like not I wouldn't say no nonsense, but she has just sort of just this look of apathy to her. That's just like, you know what? That is such a teenager sort of vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
Maybe not teenager, but
Where what? Toothpick says where?
Oh, the Fox Zarc. Yeah, so Beluga did a little fun doodle. The toothpick. No, so for context, I'm sorry, Toothpick. I just okay, just hit me. No, I drew a little, like an actual little toothpick and
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
Muzzle
We didn't draw
so
you. So.
I haven't drawn the woodpecker attempt, but I am, let's see, I think I'm gonna actually take this attempt here. So I funny enough, I don't draw enough bird characters, so this will be good. This will be good practice.
I looked away and you mentioned my name. Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, sorry, didn't mean to cause confusion there.
Right.
That's funny, actually. It just kind of put two and two together. It's just like, whoops.
Mm-hmm.
That name. Don't feel bad about it. I think it's a great woodpecker name.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 'cause I love that kind of wordplay where it's just very simple. Because I would have never have thought of that. It's a simple.
The Pavlovian response. No, there have been times where oh gosh, there have been times where I hear like. So okay. A lot of people in the server I run, they nickname me Moo because my character's a cow. Mm-hmm. So, every time I hear something that has like an ooh sort of enunciation, I always be like, what? Somebody say something.
Right.
Because I have I get very distracted. And it's not because, it's not because of, what's going on in chat. It's just because I got that sort of tendency to be like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. I'm thinking something different about this. Okay, we're going to go down this path now.
I drew toothpick in Peggy's mouth.
Oh no! That's something.
This is a family stream.
Is it though? Is it? No,
kind
yeah,
of.
we don't.
Nah, don't worry.
Oh my god.
I said that just as I was drawing your boobs.
Oh. What are you talking about? That's fluff. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just balls of fluff.
That is just fluff tucked in there. Don't worry. Let's see. Let's see. Voids. Gotta make voids.
Oh yeah. So do you know why I made Peggy's earrings shaped like clothespins?
Honestly, I was looking at them. I've been wanting to ask, but I just figured it was just something as part of the little design there. Oh, yeah. I'm curious.
It's because.
Is it because she's a skunk?
And also,
oh my god, I just got that.
There is something there's something that I'm a little bit curious about because I think this might just be a British thing, but because we tend to call clothespins pegs.
Really?
And that's why I called her Peggy.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a term. That's a term that's new to me.
All right. Because I think I only just recently, because like when I came up with Peggy, I thought everyone would get that reference, but
okay, that actually makes So you actually anything you design with your characters, you actually just try to put some thought in their design process. That's cool. That's actually really cool to find out. Because like there's a lot of terminology that I wouldn't really get because of the lingo and like the different, I guess barriers and all that, But that's really cool. I was wondering, it's like, yeah, I just figured Peggy was just like a nice sort of punky sort of name that you'd give like a character like that. But that actually makes a lot more sense. That's really funny. Adam's gonna get a kick if he hears about that. That's funny. I actually really love how you made the Fox version. My characters are just like, you made her look that is like a distinct sort of fox shape. I love it. That sort of like lankiness here.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. I actually really like how you're interpreting this.
Thank you. I suppose really, because I have a viewers who don't know this, I have a OC called Jane, and she's a fox. And she has basically that same body type, very kind of slender.
Oh, that's right.
Big hands. And that's actually kind of her personality. She's kind of excitable.
It's like, yeah. Shiny.
Shiny.
Give me shiny. Alright.
Now here we are. It's a woodpecker.
Yep, or at least my attempted one. I can't. If we can do boids, then I'll be happy.
Mm-hmm. Toothpick's getting excited now.
Yeah.
I can teach you the way of the boids.
Way of the boids. Hit me up after stream and bestow your knowledge of the feathery arts. Oh, thank you. Got a sort of crest to them, so mind you, I'm drawing this from memory, so bear with me. If it starts looking a little on the funny side. Ooh, that beak shape. See if I can clean up his beak a little bit. Look a lot like Chestnut, doesn't it? So, yeah, so Beluga, there was a, back when, Dusk, and some, other friends and myself, back when we were, still, checking out the MLP,
Oh yeah.
what was it, Fortune? Yeah. So, they were introducing the Hippogriff and the, Griffin character designs and all that. So, there was a Hippogriff character that Dusk made called Chestnut, and yeah, that beak shape is very close to what it's looking like. So I really like that. Ooh, is that like a? Let's see.
Can you guess who it is? Yeah.
Bird here. Let's see if I can guess the bird here. He's got feathers, so it's not. Is that a vulture?
No.
No. Seagull.
No.
No. Parrot.
No.
No. Okay. I don't know my birds. Ostrich.
No.
Damn it. Okay.
So I tell you what it is? So what type of bird
it is?
Is
that who I think it is?
Yeah.
Is that... It is that duck.
The very same?
It is the...
Oh, Frosty's here. Hi, Frosty.
Hello, Frosty.
No, it's not a toucan.
No, that's good. Yeah, so Duino is he's a mandarin duck friend of ours, and he's got a very distinct bill.
Yeah.
He's very wacky.
It does get mistaken for a vulture or a seagull, apparently.
For Duino. Wait. I'm sorry, I have to. I have to. You can't draw him and expect this not to happen.
Them's the breaks.
Them is the absolute breaks, and if he watches this, I send this it with all good intentions.
Yeah, we loved Reno.
Yeah. He's a good boy. Even if he is a duck. Those that know me, they will get the joke.
That's weird.
Kind of look a little like Toucan Sam, honestly. I can see that.
Well, you know the thing about Fruit Loops is we had that cereal in the UK for about a year.
Really?
'Cause I remember.
Okay.
I think I bought 2 boxes, and then after that, it was no longer available.
So wait, hold up. So Fruit Loops aren't like cereal you find in your area?
No,
it's actually kind of
it was
really?
very. I think it was like 2008 or something like that. They started selling
That's
them
weird.
in UK stores, and then not long after that, they just didn't sell it anymore.
That just leads to all sorts of questions. What did Toucan Sam do to get Fruit Loops removed from the UK?
He
Conspiracy.
got cancelled.
It's because his name's Sam, isn't it? It's like Uncle Sam. I bet you that's why.
The thing is that the other thing that puzzles me is in the 90s we had Lucky Charms for a while, and that got taken away. And
really?
I've never been able to find out what I'm guessing it was something to do with the sugar content or something like.
Honestly, that
because
makes
so many
more
of our
sense
cereals are super boring in this country.
It's okay. If I ever
We're
happen
kind
to
of-
be in the area, I'll see if I can smuggle some here or something. I don't know. I gotta get. I'm gonna bring all sorts of the sugary contraband.
It does, because I thought of Toucan because of the cereal mascot.
Yeah, I can understand that. That makes it. He does look like a cereal mascot. I would not be surprised. It'd be like a bunch of little pie. I bet you it'd be like some sort of like pie flavored cereal. It'd have like little anvil marshmallows or something.
Oh, no, Frosty, I was joking. He didn't really get cancelled.
No.
Cause I have no idea why they stopped selling it. Because the thing is, we've had most of like the Kellogg cereals. We changed some of the names, like Frosted Flakes became Frosties, and Cocoa Puffs became Cocoa Pops.
No fooling.
And also we changed. We didn't have the cuckoo mascot. We had a monkey mascot instead.
Oh, I remember the monkey one. I think I remember seeing some of the commercials with him back when we were doing some watch together like commercial streaming for some reason.
Two cancelled.
Womp.
Wonk wonk.
Womp womp.
Good one.
Or are you now, Frosty? Oh, okay. I mean,
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that
okay.
picture. Yeah.
I have seen that. I'm curious. What flavor is your breakfast cereal?
I think it's because as Frosted Flakes are called Frosties in the UK, there is a. I don't know who made it. Frosty can tell us.
Oh, that's right.
It's
I
like a
remember seeing that on
Photoshop
Twitter.
picture.
It was
with
really cute.
Frosty on the.
It was really cute art.
They actually, I think they re-recorded the Frosted Flakes adverts for the UK, because they had the same voice actor doing Tony the Tiger. He said Kellogg's Frosties instead of Frosted Flakes. I think it was the same guy.
I remember back in the Halloween draw pod we were doing. We were poking fun with Dusk's character or Dusky's character.
I frost your cornflakes and make them better. I'm loving it.
Well, oh gosh. But so we were doing a Halloween one like last year, and we were doing like the roulette or the roulette wheel, and we were choosing different themes. For some reason, we put. I guess we were doing like the limited Halloween breakfast cereals, like the blueberries, Count Chocula, Frankenberries, that sort of deal. I guess somebody wanted to put breakfast cereal on there, so we did a wheel. We spinned a wheel. We pick out a name, and then we ended up with the theme of whatever the roulette wheel landed on, and that was what we'd all draw the character in a depiction of that. So Dusk ended up getting the breakfast cereal one, which was really funny because he really wanted the one that was like yokai and everything. But no, we ended up calling him Dusky O's, and then we just drew like katana themed marshmallows and little foxtail marshmallows. It was really silly.
Oh no, Kitsu Crunch.
Kitsu Crunch.
Oh yeah, another thing, I could be misremembering this, but I think when we had Lucky Charms over here, they broadcast the same commercial for it, but I think they dubbed it with British actors. So
okay.
the leprechaun didn't have an Irish accent; he had an English accent, from what I can remember.
Oh no!
He was like, "They are magically delicious." A rather posh, gentlemanly leprechaun. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering it, but I think it was the same commercial. But
if that did end up being a thing, I think that'd be actually hilarious because that just throws me off so much. That would throw me off so dang much.
Frosty's going back to work.
Bye, Frosty. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. Always great to have you here. Hope work goes well. It's funny because I really don't know why these changes get made. Because I think they just figure out that, you know, this product will sell better if we change it somehow.
Maybe it's like some form of like, oh yeah, he's you know, speaking our you know way of thing. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna keep myself from saying something dumb, but honestly, that would be something I could definitely see because I don't know. Jokes. Oh yeah, no crunching, no crunching. That kind of became a joke after the breakfast cereal incident because it's just like nope, no crunching, and that would always be the joke because eating in the mic and everything always made us laugh.
These look wonderful. I'm really happy with how these.
Like I'm really blown away by the sketches here. These are really fun. I've been having a blast with this. This was a lot more fun than I was getting initially worried about because I always thought I was going to be having a hard time getting sketches out. So yeah, I'm really happy with being able to be part of this.
Maybe I'll draw Melvin next.
Ooh, yes, please.
I'm just thinking about your characters, the ones that I haven't tried yet. While we're on the subject of dragons, I should probably tell my viewers why it is that I now have this dragon character, because I haven't really.
Oh, that's
As
right.
I say, I haven't done a
You
live
had
stream for
you
months.
had the beluga whale, or you had
Yeah,
Oh
originally,
gosh.
yeah, because when I first started BelugaToons, I decided to use a beluga whale as like the mascot for BelugaToons, because it's my favourite
Yeah.
animal.
E.
Yeah, and so I called him Eugene.
Eugene. Gotta remember that.
Yeah, and for a long time he didn't really do much. It was just like I would start my videos with a picture of Eugene, and then just the word BelugaToons, so like a kind of an ident, and yeah, so I would use it for things like that, and just to kind of establish the brand or whatever.
Gotta get the gotta keep the theme and all that.
Then I started to put him in comics and things, and I think because like I always thought he was quite a cute character, but I never wanted to have that as my my persona, really. And I mean, because like the fact that a lot of people know me as Beluga now, that kind of happened by accident. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah,
Originally.
honestly, that kind of.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering, it's just like, is that his name? Is that what I should call him, or I don't
think
know if that's
yeah,
just like a
because yeah, a couple of people,
channel.
yeah, a couple of people did it, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Like, it's almost like I have a nickname now, and
Yeah.
and so I was never uncomfortable about it. You know, it seemed like quite a nice name. So yeah,
It's a unique one for sure.
so yeah, again, I just leaned in because I thought, why not?
Yeah.
And then because like the dragon, because it was less than a year ago. I was on Twitter, and someone put up like an idea that they had for a scenario involving a really fat dragon, and it was just like, it was such a visual thing that I just couldn't help but have a go at illustrating it.
Oh
And
my god, no.
initially I thought that it was going to be like just yet another OC that I was,
Like a one-off character or
yeah,
something.
maybe a one-off. Yeah, I didn't really have a lot of plans for it, but I ended up using it as my Twitter icon, just because I liked how it turned out. That's normally how I decide on my icon. Is like, I don't really mind if it resembles me in any way. I just, if it looks good, I'll
Yeah,
use it.
it blew my mind when you told me that character, that the pink dragon character that you have now. It blew my mind when you told me during one of our draw piles that like that is a character that you only drew once before. I think it was during the circus draw
Yeah.
pile that we were doing.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
And I forgot. Like, what was the original name that they had?
Oh,
it was
Polly.
Polly. Thank you. Yeah. So, like, I'm hearing about this. It's just like, what? But you have them as your icon, and then, like, it looks really good. Like, you're drawing it, like, really good. So you're telling me you only drew him once. And then, yeah, I get a message from Beluga, I want to say, like, a month later, and then, yeah, he's showing me more sketches of, like, actually redesigning the character to be his actual, I guess, I guess I always just say like little online avatar and all that. So
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny how that kind of came about.
Yeah, because I think I've said before that a lot of my best artwork tends to be just comes from happy accidents. Because I like to like it. If I draw something and it turns out better than I expected, then I like to find a use for it.
Okay. Honestly, yeah, that's what happened with a lot of my characters. Like Biscuit, especially. She was definitely one of those happy accidents or moments when I was a grader. Melvin, also, I love what you're doing with his face. Oh my god, that's cute. That is a very boopable face.
Yeah.
Funny enough, no, Melvin was actually a one-off character too, and I felt so bad because I had so many comments from people asking me to draw him more, and it was just like, I wasn't intending to do that. Like, he was just a cool little dragon wizard that I was happy to draw. It was just a fun little idea, and I got so many comments asking like if I was going to draw him more. And she's like, "Oh no, what have I done?" And yeah, I was really happy to see that, you know, or to have him be more involved, even if it's like through little collab drawings like we're doing here and all that. But yeah, he got a little semi revival. I might try to flesh him out a little bit more because I do like his design. I just have a really hard time designing his robes. That's honestly what stops me. It's like there's one part of a character I can't seem to draw. Okay, I guess I gotta shelve them a little bit. I gotta get back to the drawing board. Which I always feel bad for because it's like, no.
I love his sweater.
He's a very cozy character. I really do like him. I just wish I had more use for him other than, you know, he's a wizard and he does magic. And he's a dragon. Rawr. So
Duino's here.
Hello. hello.
He says, just got out of work meeting and missed the part where people were saying nice things about me. Thank you and hello. Do you want to see what I drew a little picture of you here?
Yes, we decided to yes.
What I might do is darken it a bit, get a bit more eye-catching.
I really like how you did it. Oh my god, that is such a cute... Yeah, you have such a cute style. I love it.
me and Zarc have been drawing each other's characters as well. This is Biscuit.
Yeah.
I also
My
drew
derpy old guy.
I drew Zarc as a fox as well.
Yeah, that was a suggestion from Dusk. Really like how that came out, and I was taking a crack at some Beluga's characters. Like tried drawing Squeezy. That was a drawing I was doing from memory. And once Beluga pans over the canvas there, I also took a crack at one of the Femme Fatale members, Peggy the skunk.
Yeah, up here.
And yeah, tried doing a bird character, just a random woodpecker that Toothpick suggested.
Here, there's Squeezy Pie. The hug obsessed bear. And right now I'm drawing another one of Zarc's characters. This is Melvin.
Yep, my
Thanks,
very
Dusty.
shy dragon wizard. Yeah, Beluga did really good at Fox Arc. I might actually keep that and keep that in mind.
Thanks, Duino.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how these came out, honestly. Like, I was worried I was going to be stuck on maybe one or two sketches, but yeah, I've been really happy with how it's starting to fill out.
I think we probably have about 15 minutes left, I think.
Yeah, because it's getting to be about that time I got to get ready to take care of my outside of internet obligations, but I can squeeze one more doodle. Oh, one moment. There we go. Apologize for that. Let's see here. Oh my god,
I'm thinking
the
about-
little wave of magic. Let's see. What can I do? Oh, well, if you are doing a dragon, I guess I should do a dragon. Toast. So let's see. Just one in on me. Blades are definitely a good animal to
Mm-hmm.
request during these streams there, Toothpick.
Yeah.
Actually, it's actually good that you request that, because that is an animal I don't draw often enough, and I really should.
Yep. Everyone likes birds. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, Toothpick. Dusty says, now that I'm seeing Boyd's, I want to redraw Chestnut as more of an anthro-hippogriff.
Ooh, yes, give
Sounds good.
Chestnut a revival.
Oh, it's me!
It is. It's the boy.
Oh, here we go.
You can't have a beluga stream without
Oh, I love
the
this.
beluga. Ah. It's the boy.
Oh, that is just so cute. Oh.
Thank you. I always love this little this big goof. Yeah, I do want to congratulate you for 13 years here on YouTube, and
Thank
I
you.
hope that you still keep rocking it later down the line, because I'm still absolutely blown away by all the stuff that you've been able to do. Like,
Thanks
I
so
admire
much.
that. I really do. So if you do keep up these live streams later down the line, it'd be kind of cool to see if anybody else could be maybe like a featured guest for these. I think that'd be awesome for you to keep that something to consider.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Oh yeah, that would be really fun to see.
Yeah, I was thinking though, because I think the important thing for me is that we can just enjoy ourselves. 'Cause, like,
Absolutely, honestly,
I'm not going to
that
get
is
too
the
hung
important
up
thing.
about like creating content. Like I, I don't want to do these like every single week without fail. That's not.
Oh
That's not
no!
like.
Oh no no no! Like yeah, no, because you like these. I'm having a lot of fun with, and this is why I'm able to like pump out so many of these. Like yeah, they're doodles, but they're fun doodles, and
Yeah.
they're of characters I don't get to draw often enough. So yeah,
I suppose
very happy to be part of this.
I could show everyone the sketch that I did of Peggy, because this is an example of like just having a bit of fun and not really caring about how it turns out.
No, like it came out really good. You don't understand.
Yeah, I am pleased with it, and yeah, I think one of my favourite things
It
is to
came
just.
out so good. My God.
Thank you. Yeah, because yeah, that's another thing where I had no idea what it was going to look like when it was done, but I really had a good time working on it, and it paid off. I think.
Nah, man, it was really cool getting to see this live, and as it was getting, because this wasn't originally gonna be as cleaned up as it was. It was just gonna be like a little. This was just like something that we were doing just to
Yeah.
pass the time while we were chit chatting. This one was fun to watch. Oh, I'm glad you think so, Toothpick. I had a lot of fun
Toothpick.
being here. This was a really cool thing to be part of.
I do love how like soft and squishy you draw these characters.
Thank you. It's always something I've
So
always
cute.
wanted to kind of specialize with. I do like the squish, if you will.
Yeah. Also, thanks for subscribing, Toothpick.
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel like this session was both a lot of fun and um, I can kind of see some improvements in my work.
Oh, absolutely. I can tell, like, man, like, looking at all these, I'm blown away.
Because I think it really helps to just do something that isn't like a commission or anything like that you have to put a lot of preparation into. Just kind of freestyle it and see where it goes. It's always good
Absolutely. I absolutely think you should keep up with the
Yeah, Zarc has a
freestyling,
knack for
like-
drawing extremely huggable characters. I agree.
oh, thank you guys. No, I do like drawing my roundness, but I also like drawing that softness too. The very cozy aesthetics. Oh, thank you, Dusk. I'm glad you think so. It's something I try my best at. Well, I think this is where my drawing
Yep.
has decided it's going to be taking a break from.
Yeah,
This was really cool, though.
it was.
I'm
Yeah,
really glad how this came out.
we managed to get quite a lot done as well.
Yeah, well, I'm actually really impressed with how much we got filled out here. Like, normally with these sessions, it usually takes me at least 2 hours just to get one drawing in.
Sorry, Desky just said it. I really want to hug the fox Zarc. Thanks, Dusky.
That is a very, very cute fox Zarc. I am going to be glancing at that after the session's been done with. Oh my god, and I can't get over Biscuit. You made Biscuit absolutely adorable. I love it.
Thank you. All right. So there we have it. Ooh.
Happy anniversary, Beluga. Thank you for letting me be
Thanks,
part of this.
Okay. Thank you very much, Duino. All right, we'll have to wrap this up now, which I'm not very good at.
No, thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all made this a really fun thing to do here.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll catch you guys later.
Catch you later. Bye, everyone.